Hello. Welcome to this evening's intention. I'm going to take a nice 20 minutes to ourselves here. So if you could find a place to sit or lie down and not be disturbed with your eyes closed, that would be good. And we'll get on with our task of building the reality that we want to be living in. So go ahead and close your eyes. Go ahead and close your eyes. And we're going to start with a few deep, slow breaths. Take in the breath of life. And when you exhale, I just want you to let everything go. All your cares and worries just float away. We don't need them right now. And the next breath. Fill up behind your lungs, in your abdomen, your whole being with that breath. And when you exhale, just feel yourself melt into your chair or sink into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And in the next breath, I want you to focus on inhaling light directly into your heart and then exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. Now I want you to do a quick body scan and see if you can find any tension left in your body anywhere. If so, I want you to go there right now with your awareness and ask that area to relax. And then we're going to go up and speak to our mind and thank it for all the hard work it does on our behalf all the time. We're going to ask it to have a seat on the couch and just chillax for a bit. For a while, we're going to get the heart to steer the bus for this session. We would ask that the mind stay part of our inner circle, just kind of take more of a back seat right now. And then we're going to deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts storming around up in our heads. So right now, I want you to imagine that you're hovering over top a vast sea, an ocean of creative potential. You're on the crow's nest of a ship's mast, or you're on a parasailer, or you're in a hot air balloon. You're seeing the reflection of the waves, the moon on the waves. And each thought that you have is a drop of water in this endless sea. No one thought is more important or urgent than another. And as you notice each individual thought, you see that droplet being subsumed by the waves, being immersed in the whole. I want you to notice that you are observing or witnessing your thoughts. Therefore, you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound. And sometimes our thoughts are tricky and they have a way of hooking us, dragging us away on a journey with them. This is normal and natural. And the practice is just to, when you recognize it, gently bring yourself back to the present moment. You can use my voice as a guide. You can use your breath. Just keep bringing yourself back to the present moment. And now let's do one last thing. Let's take the journey from our head to our chest cavity, to in front of our heart. See yourself opening the door of your heart and stepping into this beautiful, golden, warm, loving light. You feel so safe, so secure, so happy here. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what we really are. And so we're going to do a bit of a shift in perception here. And for a change, we're going to experience our energy bodies or our light bodies. So as you're embathed in this beautiful golden light inside your heart, I want you to look down at your hands and see that all the cells in your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. So beautiful. And you're a very specific color. Everybody has their own specific shade. Just get in touch with what color you might be right now. As you're floating as a light cloud there, and just quite blissful, you look up and you see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you. It's so pure. It draws you towards it. I want you to allow yourself to float up and merge with that flow. It's the flow of the cosmos. It's the consciousness of one. It's the energy that we all are a part of. And you don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. There's nothing to be sacrificed to be here. All truths and beliefs are inclusive. Some people call it God. Some people call it the unified field. I call it the nexus. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what you call it. It is just total connection. And that's what we're after here. So you might get a sensation of coming home when you join with the flow. And eventually on all levels of your being, you will experience that you are everything else and everyone else in the universe, and that they are also contained in you. We are all one being, all the same pie, different flavors, but the same pie. And it's a magical, powerful place, this nexus. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe and collective at your disposal. This is where our higher selves, our intuition, is sourced from. Now, spontaneous healings happen here, miracles, and it's also an amazing place of creation. And that's what we're going to take advantage of right now. We're going to intend or create a reality of our choosing, and then we're going to anchor it in the here and now, in the present moment, at the end of this intention. So I want you to go ahead and envision the life that you've always dreamed about having, and don't spare any detail. I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page that's really pertinent to your life. I'm going to be guiding along in generalities because at our cores, we all want the same thing. But you make it real for you. But first, let's talk about health. We all want good health. So let's envision ourselves vibrant, whole, healthy, moving our bodies with ease and grace, our emotional bodies balanced, our energetic bodies complete and filled, and our mental bodies full of clarity. And that we can trust our bodies. They are amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, and shield us against anything we need guarding from. And we take care of our bodies. Everybody's responsible to take care of their own selves. And anytime anybody needs guidance or teaching on how to look after their bodies, that is amply available. So I want you to experience this vibrant health, this vitality for yourself right now. What does it feel like? Be in your reality. It has already happened. It is done. So say we all. I feel very light, like a weight's been lifted off of me. And I feel tingly from head to toe, bubbling with anticipation, the joyfulness of movement. And now I want you to take this vitality that you feel and I want you to extend that to your friends and your family, and then your community, and then to the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. Total vibrant health. And this is within our power. It's all about the frequencies that we emit through our intentions and our thoughts and our feelings. Now let's talk about abundance. There is plenty on this earth for us all, and that is the truth. So let's take care of everybody in one shot here. Everybody has access to clean, fresh drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth if they need it. And we also have a bit for comforts. We also have some resources to travel once in a while if we'd like. Most importantly, we have the resources to pursue our passions and dreams in life. We each were given a very specific gift that we are meant to develop and share back with the world. It is our purpose. And when we are on the path to our purpose, we feel fulfillment. And not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, each of us has an innate desire to contribute. And so we are fulfilled on many levels when we are following our path. What are you doing right now? What are you doing following your bliss? What is it for you? Experience it right now. And then the consequences of it. You're going to bed at the end of the day from following your path and you're feeling so fulfilled. You sleep soundly at night, you wake up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed, knowing that all kinds of surprises might be on your path today. What a lovely energy. And now let's look at the consequences of this. We just lifted entire humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. What does this look like? What does this feel like? All the resources, time, and energy freed up so that everybody is on their path. See all the imaginations and the intellects pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we're living on a planet that's pollution-free. We are living in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystem, supporting her the way she supports us. We are exploring our limitless potential, expanding our consciousness, building, inventing, teaching, learning, caring, sharing. What an amazing energy to exist in. And now let's envision being together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home. And that's through the bumps and the good times. But let's focus tonight on the good times. We can use a bit of that. Let's experience celebrating life together in song, in music, in dancing, in playing, in laughing out loud. Experience what this feels like. Be in this reality, be in your shoes. Joy is just expanding my chest. I am bubbling over with love, happiness. And now let's intend one more thing. Let's intend that everybody on the planet is awakened to this consciousness of one. Everybody who's feeling the connection to all. Because something magical happens when we remember who and what we are, this high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower vibrational frequencies don't make sense anymore, like greed, like harming another. And they just fall away, and everybody seems to adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, and sharing. Everybody's got your back and you've got theirs. Wonderful open connections happening, relationships healing. Even the systems, the governing systems, are designed to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow in our lives. What does it feel like to live in this kind of environment? I feel trust blossoming within me again. I'm seeing compassion, energy, cooperation. I'm walking down the street in my reality and I'm seeing smiles on other people's faces. I'm meeting others' eyes at the market and I'm seeing the light there behind them. Now, wherever you are in your reality, I want you to just stop for a moment. Whether you're bombing down the road on the hot summer's day with the top down and the wind in your hair, or you're lying in a field of wildflowers listening to a bee buzz by, or you're playing a really exciting game of pickleball on the new court. Whatever you're doing in your beautiful reality, I want you to stop right now and be in your shoes and look at all the beauty around you. Drink it in. And feel this wonderful energy, this light energy. All the fear and worry and tension lifted up off of our shoulders and transformed into light, trust, love, connection. Feel this loving energy around you and receive it. You are so worthy of this light, this love. You're so worthy of this reality that you've created. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath. Thank you for this vessel, this amazing body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you for my emotions, helping to guide me through this lifetime. And thank you for all my deep connections to each other, to the earth, to my heart, and back to the source, to the fountain, constantly replenishing us with this light and love and energy. Thank you. And now we're going to take this intention that we've just created for reality, and we're going to grow it as a big energy ball in our centers right now. In the heart, the solar plexus, the dantian. Build it up right now like an energy ball and build on it, make it crackle with life and energy, and then soak it with those high elevated emotions you just felt. The fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in. And when we exhale, we're going to release and share that beautiful energy with the world. Here we go. Exhale out completely, give it all away. Your hearts are limitless. And then breathe in the breath of life. Fill yourself back up with light and love and energy, healing. Good job. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into the body proper. When you're ready, open your eyes, come back into the room as well. Welcome back. How do you feel? How do you feel in your body? How do you feel in your emotions right now? If you find there's any positive way of being that you are right now, that you can come back to this at any time during your day, with just a single conscious breath of intention. It's why we're doing this practice. So we invest a little time in the practice now. Eventually we would do it in one breath, creating that reality at any time, at all times. And eventually it is at all times. We don't have to do anything out of the ordinary other than walk and talk our regular lives. But we're emitting this frequency that's more in tune with what we truly are, this love, this light, this high frequency energy, creating the reality around us without any effort at all. We're so powerful in this. By ourselves, we're powerful, but exponentially, by magnitudes, more powerful when we're put together. So thank you for joining me in these intentions. And whether it's live or recorded, it all works. And we'll see you again tomorrow for tomorrow mornings. Have a great night.